Okay, y'all, this gonna be a short live. I'm thinking, good morning. I always wait for my 20 to get in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Manny. Baby eyes, red snapper, sour patch, and so forth and so forth. Wait a minute, y'all. I gotta type something to somebody. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. Some people are so petty. Okay. Now, y'all, I'm gonna get through this real quick. And while I'm waiting for some more bodies to come in, I'm gonna talk about the Cam Porter case. For those of y'all that haven't been following it, not really. I kind of sort of have, but so now some new developments is coming up, regarding the trial. So she's back in the court. So I'm gonna catch y'all up to that while I'm talking before I get to the YouTube stuff. Good morning, Jennifer Lucas. Good morning, Robin. Welcome, 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 everybody. Now let's get to the Jennifer stuff. Then I'm gonna get to the YouTube because I am so confused about this situation. Okay, I don't know if y'all remember Kim Porter's, the one that accidentally tased this little young man, Dante, right? Now, good morning, pretty honey savage. Okay, but I'm gonna read the story real quick and then I'm gonna get to the YouTube stuff. And y'all, I started not to come on this morning. I really pushed myself, but I said I'm gonna come on for a little while, just for me, and then make it to all my night. Whoever here can catch the replay. Okay, so it's by Kim Porter's trial. The jury deliberates verdict in case of Dante Wright's trial. Now, do any of y'all remember that trial? The lady that accidentally tased him, she act like she made a mistake between her gun and the taser. Good morning, Gemini Love L7. It said jury resumes discussion and trial of officer who says she meant to use her taser instead of her gun when she shot a black motorist. A jury resumed deliberations on Tuesday in the trial of suburban Minneapolis police officer who says she meant to use her taser instead of her gun when she shot and killed a black motorist, Dante Wright, in April of this year. You remember that, baby eyes? The jury met for about 5 hours on Monday following closing and arguments in which prosecutors accused Kim Porter of a blunder of epic proportions and Wright's death in a traffic stop, but said the mistake was no defense. Porter's attorney counted that Wright, who was attempting to get away from officers as they sought to handcuff him for an outstanding warrant on a weapons charge, caused the whole incident. Porter, who was white, is charged with first and second degree manslaughter. If convicted of the most serious charge, Porter, 49, will face a sentence of about 7 years under state guidelines. The prosecutors have said they will seek more. 7 years for that young boy's death. Now, y'all know, if it was a black officer, they probably would have been under the jail right now. That was no mistake. You clearly can tell a taser from a gun. Anyway, the mostly white jury got the case after about a week and a half of testimony about an arrest that went setting AWRY, setting off angry protests in Brooklyn Center as Minneapolis was on edge over a Minneapolis police officer trial in the death of Judge Floyd. Porter resigned 2 days after Wright's death. Yeah, all of that, y'all, was kind of close when all that was going on. But somehow this one kind of went under the radar. It's not really publicized like all the rest of them. But the jury is still deliberating, y'all. So we're going to be on that jury watch too to see what's going to happen. But 7 years is no time at all. And whenever I was talking last week about when there are accidental vehicular manslaughter, people get charged and go do big time. And that's truly can be an accident. However, somebody drunk, I can understand the third drunken drive and then they kill somebody, they're going to get big time. It's accident. But the one accident they're going to do 15, 20 years. This lady is an officer who claimed she couldn't tell the difference between her yellow taser and her gun. They talking about only up to 7 years. So if it's up to 7 years, she might only get 1 or 2, 3 years and come out the rest of it on parole. Y'all, that is so wrong on all sides. Good morning, Coco. Thanks, Yaya, Pretty Honey Savage. I stopped watching when I seen her understand fake crime. Yeah. Did any of y'all watch it? That's exactly what she's doing. But for them to just say 7 years, Pretty Honey Savage, she's already getting away with it. His family is suffering for life right now. He's no longer exists. That is so wrong. Well, anyway, I just wanted to catch y'all up on that for those that hadn't been catching up on it, hadn't been watching the trial. So I was into it all day yesterday. And then they got some more stories just came out. I'm going to let y'all know how much up to date it is right now this morning. If anybody interested, go over there and watch it. But yeah, honey, she was up there with them fake tears. And ain't that what they normally do? Put a bunch of fake tears out there for somebody to feel sorry for them? Ain't that what they usually do? No, Kim Porter. So the last update, y'all, was an hour ago. Let me see what they talking about. Yeah. I would show her ugly face, but some of these news outlets is just kind of picky. But I'll let y'all hear a little bit. Let me see. Oh, look at her. She covered up her face, y'all. She act like she's so hurt that this accident happened. That's what she get the trigger happy. And word is, she's one of those officers that go into the hood or the black neighborhoods or whatever and pick anyway at the folks. Let me turn this up with her ugly butt. I got it muted. Let's see.
And nothing happened.
Wait a minute, let me get it from the beginning. If I can get that from the beginning. Just sit up there.
And then he told me I shot him.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. Look at these fake crime. Oh my God. Girl, they sure know how to put on a show. Oh, that's USA Today. If y'all want to see her putting on that show. They sure know how to put on a show. Good morning, Tracy, with the T droid girl. I hope I pronounced it right. DROID. She and I love. Yeah, she is so full of it, Pretty Honey Savage. Y'all, you should see her face turn pink. She covered up her face. Oh my God. But I can't show it. Because they might be one of the picky news outlets too, because TMZ will flag you. They will make you take this stuff down. So I'm assuming most of the news stories outlets are like that. And the award goes to none other than Kim Porter. Hooray! Yes, but they be putting out some shows. I'm telling you. Did I speak to you just now? Good morning. Let me go back up before I start talking. Miss Queenie. Angela Hurd, Miss Cruiser. So anyway, I just wasn't here right now. I did my coffee with y'all already. And I got a piece of Wawa left over. See? Because sometimes I get to talking and the allergies get to draining. And then sometimes I already got a deep, hoarse voice all my life. As I get older, it gets deeper and raspier. So Sometimes I have to get some water when the allergies get to playing up, y'all. I woke up this morning feeling so hungry. I'm starting to wonder, and it's been like that for over a week. Is it those elderberry vitamins I take? Then I take the fish oil tabs, the seed zinc. I take vitamins, and but the elderberry, only been taking them. I haven't been taking them as long, maybe a couple of weeks, for immune health, whatever. Because when I went to one of my doctor's appointments, they was telling me elderberry is good, for everything. But I'd be extremely hungry. If it is, I'm gonna slow down on those because I'm already trying to lose 8 to 10 pounds. Them things make me hungry, and I've been trying not to give in, but I've been giving in. Okay, so let me move on over here to the YouTube stuff. Good morning, Taylor, Dan Drellong, and I'm already have my gadget ready too. Not that I need to, because my mind's gonna run my chat anyway. But I'm just saying, for whenever I look down, sometimes I just be wanting to be there. I know everybody seen the cleanup yesterday. What do y'all think about that lady that came on there? What was her name, honey? I think she's offering good advice. At the same time, chastising or reprimanding or whatever way. Some people took it this way, some people took it that way, or whatever. I think, but Jadon, if you hear, girl, you see that, I think you were kind of rude. You didn't have to come up there and talk like that to that lady. If Billy Boy didn't mind her being up there, talking, and evidently he didn't, and he was listening quite intently, as you can see. I don't think you should have did that. And I know people in the chat were saying she was long-winded and the whole 9 yards, but it was a way to do that. I don't think you could have did it. But she was very graceful and classy in the way she did her comeback to you. She didn't do no shouting, hollering, arguing, calling you names, none of that. So I like the way she did that, Jadon. You can't just talk to anybody a certain way. You can tell she went into what y'all call, or Jay Wilson call, the food la la. Okay? I think she should have just sat there and ate her food. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Anthony Smith. See, let me get out the chat now because I'm going to be forever speaking if I don't go ahead and start talking. So, y'all, I am so fusion, AAA, confused. Fusion. I got the Jay Wilson spirit. I'm so fusion. Okay? He was talking about the Rico thing yesterday as well. But I'm really confused about this dead man. Because in the beginning, I think he said the man was dead for 5 weeks. I think I talked about it for 5 weeks. Well, you wouldn't start smelling the odor in the week you wouldn't have been able to smell that odor. I know, because I once was in this apartment building visiting this girl, and they never did know what the smell was coming from, and it was for a few days. I said, girls, it smell like somebody got a dead animal over here down the way from you. And we didn't know what it was. I said, ain't no burnt cabbage. But then the third day was like that again. So she went down there to tell her manager and them, it's an awful smell, been there for 3 days and nobody know what it is. And the manager and them didn't even know either. But when they came on the floor and they smelled it, somebody started saying they didn't see somebody. It turned out it was a lady in there dead for like about 8 days. So that's why I was confused about this 5-week situation. The smell is so horrific. I didn't even go back and visit him. I said, girl, I can't come over here. It stank over here. What is that smell? And that was my first time ever smelling something like that, but I didn't think it was a dead body because I didn't know the smell of a dead body either, but it was horrific smell. So I don't know how Rico was able to smell that for that long. So now I think Jay Wilson he said 2 to 3 days. Well, the body starts smelling in 2 to 3 days because this lady's body evidently laid in there for about 4 before it starts smelling, because that was about 8 days. And then another part I'm confused about is the roommate. When he was showing his little room, he had a gym lock on the bed, on the wall. It looked like a gym lock because I guess it served as a closet or whatever. And the bed had like steel bars on the foot and the head of the bed. Because I came and talked about it. Now he didn't show the other side of the room, but judging by the lockers on the wall and the bed, I came on and said it looked like a jail cell, like y'all be seeing on the TV on the other side. I assumed it was a sink in the toilet. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's just how my mind started wondering. Now they're saying they moved him out of that room where his roommate died at, but he wasn't in the room when the man was dead, was he? Y'all, somebody got to correct me. I'm just so confused. How did he have a roommate in that little room? And if he did have a roommate, then it's what I'm assuming. Was it bunk beds in there? Twin bed on this side, a twin bed on that side, in that little bitty room that looked like a jail cell? I'm not understanding that. And according to Jay Wilson, the roommate was what, about 50 or 60? And it's a transitional home. So I know the man had to be dead for 3 days if it smelled that bad. And from what I understand, it sounds like he's in a better room the way he was describing it, because he said now he has a day bed. Somebody sent him a little desk. I guess it's a computer desk. And he was talking about how dirty his dishes was. And he was trying to tell Rico don't get the fire escape confused about a balcony. But if he never been in a building like that, he might think the fire escape is the balcony. But a fire escape is really, you would see on all the older buildings that were built back in the day. And, you know, and when you see the old buildings in movies, people climb up the fire escape to get away from the law or whatever, or steal some runaway, whatever. It's a fire escape. But he said he probably gonna get a couch because he over there begging for a couch or whatever. And he was really, you know, in other words, Jay Wilson was being, you know, shady, you know, to him like that. But I was wondering, did he have a real closet in the new room? And he said he needs to be begging for some suitcases because he keep toting around them big black garbage bags laying around in the room. But I don't know how he saw his dishes. Maybe when he showed the new room, he's showing the dishes because he was saying he can't continue to be nasty. Now, I'm getting all this from Jay Wilson. Yeah, I watched him for a little while on yesterday. Oh, got the Jay Wilson spirit on yesterday. So I'm just so confused about a roommate in a little bitty room. Because when he first showed his room, he didn't have a roommate in there. And transitional housing, what they stay in, it's like a boarding house or something until they find them an original apartment or something like QB. He went through the program too. That's how he got his job at the bakery. That's how come they won't fire him. It's one of those jobs that hire people, you know, that have the letters, you know, and then they get stamps, they get some form of disability, and that's what Rico down there doing. He said he living free. He said we jealous because he's living free. Now I'll go look up here and speak some more. Let's see. Anybody just come in? Quiet Storm. I heard Rico didn't kill the man. He does have, but you know what, Quiet Storm? And when Jay Wilson was talking, and he didn't say that this is me, but I was thinking that something happened and Rico know how the man died. Just because how Jay Wilson was describing the room and the man and something about he was happy. To me, he was insinuating him and the man had sexual relationship. That's just me. Jay Wilson didn't say that, but that's how my mind was working. If you go listen at him, the live he did yesterday, y'all might get something from there too. But he didn't say that, so nobody run with this and tell Jay Wilson I said that. He said that because I'm not saying that. But sometimes I'll be reading between the lines. I might be right, I might be wrong. But I don't know. I just think it's something more to the way this man passed, because they really didn't say how he passed. But if you're looking at the man that was dragging us, all of us, and said the most, oh Lord, stuff. I can't even repeat his words. I had never heard words like that before in all my life over there. Stop now. If you were to listen to him, he was describing how Rico didn't go off on Jay Wilson in the way that he normally do. And he was like, Jay Wilson, trying to say that the boy was moaning or something. I watched about 5 minutes of that. Because, you know, people be sending me stuff. And They say, well, peek at this part, well, peek at that part. And I don't go peek, but they'll send you a clip. You know, they'll email you. You know, some of it I talk about it, some of it I don't. Some of it I don't say nothing. But one time somebody sent me something I did say thank you. You know, like that, because it was something that I was interested in. Hey, Sher Brown. But what if the man dead in that room when he did the app? I don't know. See, so that's why I'm telling y'all I'm confused. Now, all of y'all, when we first saw it, he was saying the man was dead for about 5 weeks. Now, 2 or 3, Rico, what happened to that man? You ain't really saying what happened to him. Good morning, Mimi, 126. Mimi, sometimes when I see Mimi, I be getting you mixed up with Mimi checking fake hoes because I be looking at the first name. I be look real quick and turn off and start talking. But good morning. I see here all the time just saying Rico in jail, interesting. Oh, he would love it there. Shoot, he'd be whipping out that little long pencil thing. What do you call it? 9.5. He would just love it there. Something, 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 something just ain't right. Exactly, Anthony. If you were to listen to everybody that's talking about it and what they're saying, you would think some things. Believe this is money from Rico. What do you mean think it's money from him? How did he die of natural cause? That's what I'm saying. They're not saying yet. All Rico said the man was dead and they moved him to another room. Now, how Stomp Down got any information, I don't know, but maybe he's doing like me, listening to everybody that's talking about it and reading between the lines and putting it together on their own. I don't know, but I'm curious to know because the way he was saying it, Rico just sounded like he was, G. Wilson, yeah, y'all go listen at it. I would play it, but I don't know that man. So he's trying to say he was moaning. Something went on. He said he wasn't acting his natural self like he normally do. Well, simply because another man died. To me, it's making us curious as to how this man died, how long was in the room for real, when did y'all become roommates? Because in the beginning, when you first showed that little room, you didn't have a roommate. It was the room is so small, y'all. Where did the man sleep at? Is a verse bottom. He would give up his ass first. A verse bottom. Yeah, he do be saying he's versatile. Child, Ricky did it. Hit you now. Wait a minute, Tracy. Child, Rico did it. Hit you now. Maybe you just didn't write that sentence right, but because I'm not understanding it, Rico did it. He did it. Hit you now. Okay. He used that Vaseline. That's some nasty Vaseline. Was he using it on something? And I'm not going to say what I want to say because it'll sound too gross. And then put his hand back in it and put some, that was nasty. Oh, Lord, that was some nasty, dirty Vaseline. It's just some stuff I wouldn't get on here and show. He's worried about YouTube crap, but he got a whole dead body in the other room and didn't even think. See, so let me say this. The man was his roommate. Rico was so drunk in that room that the man was laying there dead and he didn't know that the man was laying on that bed dead. See, something ain't clear to me. He said the man was his roommate and the man died and was dead for 5 weeks. Now he's saying for 3 days. Were you in the room still the man? Or you stayed gone a lot and went in there, changed clothes, whatever you did, thought the man was sleeping, kept leaving until you start smelling the odor and the man was under cover? What do you mean the man was dead? He was your roommate. See, that's what I mean. Y'all so confused about that. Is anybody thinking like me? No, Sassy. It's a little room. It's not even an apartment. He showed a little room, some gym lockers. I'm telling you, if you still got the same videos up, you can see the gym lockers on the wall. And really, and I'm not exaggerating, the thing on the wall did look like gym lockers. And so that's why I'm right now in fusion. Oh, get off of me, Jay Wilson Spirit, not fusion, confusion. Well, it will. Good morning, food junkie. Vaseline carries dirt. Well, if you keep the top off, right? Now, I have had those smallest little Vaseline things in my purse before, and like you got crumbs or something falling in the bottom of your purse or whatever, it would be around the lid, but not inside the Vaseline. You know how ladies would drop candy in there or something in there, and I'm always told some kind of candy. Or if I got a pack of cookies and my granddaughter to open it without me knowing how she would go in my purse for her cookie and then close it back, some crumbs might fall down in there or something like that. And that's why, and I want other opinion, on this when I drop my link if somebody want to get the opinion. Because I don't understand that. Let me turn this pot down. Because I'm so hungry, I got some leaks in my pot. Hold on. Okay, I added some more water and turned it down on number 2. But yeah, so I'm gonna move off of that right now for a minute, so I can mention the other 3 things before I go on. Okay, so I took care of the Kim Porter thing, the Rico thing, our fusion. Did not tell y'all yesterday on YouTube, Miss Cruiser, that Sir King, when he do a live, he was gonna, but he didn't put your name, Miss Cruiser. But I think he kind of mentioned you because I watched just to see. It was like 10:30 last night, 10:30 my time, and I was almost to the bottom of his agenda, but I waited patiently because he had it in the agenda, something about blessed walking in his nuts, but did not tell y'all he would go over there and say that I was talking about or excited about his nuts or whatever way he put it. He is so predictable. And while he was on live, and he was talking about his bubble gut, and he was talking about his poop, what happened when he went to the bathroom, the whole 9 yards. So I dropped down. I said, "Is this commentary your poop? You ain't got nothing else to talk about." And people in the chat was telling him they didn't want to hear about how his bowels looked. Oh my God, y'all should have heard him. Just gross. So I said, "Let me go." So I left. I didn't want to hear all that. So I waited a while and went back. I said, "Okay, I'm up. I'm kind of strolling around. Let me go back over and see if he's back over there because I want to see what he had to say." Showing up, y'all. Best Watkins is worried about my nuts. No, you said you had testicle sensation. I Googled it because when you said that, I thought of this reality show that I watched. I don't know if it still come on, but I got reruns. When people was going to the hospital because they were having uncontrollable orgasms. So when you said something like that and you had a side effect, I was thinking it was something similar to that. And I came on, I said that, and I Googled it. And this, and I found out, no, you were in pain. And I was saying that I had never heard of a side effect like that. And somebody went further to Google it and they said, yeah, men do get side effects like that. I wasn't trying to be, what do you call it? Well, I just went into your nuts like that, but I didn't know. I said that I was just naive and ignorant to that fact that men have different side effects like that, but I had never heard that before. And my husband and my son, they had the shot, which everybody is different. Their bodies are different, your immune system different. I know all that. But, and then even the ladies, the people I know, the side effects, their arm would be sore for a while or swole or whatever the case may be. Because my arm just a little sore. When I went the other day, when I told y'all I had a doctor's appointment and I got my first shot. And I only did that because I want to go to my nephew's destination wedding next year. And I want to do a little traveling. And I got to have the shot done before I even go to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, like I want to do in February to see my new grandchild, my new little baby. So It's like they force us to do that. Now, if I'm in real pain, I don't know. I've been taking Motrin. So anyway, I'm going to get the next one in 3 weeks. So far, so good, y'all. So anyway, I had never heard of a side effect like that. Yeah, Miss Cruiser. He said I was into that kind of thing, and he's right. Like him, I like nuts. Miss Cruiser. Well, go ahead and tell the girl. We all like us girls all like a nut or two every boo boo every once in a while, And if you're young, I guess you like a little nut every once, quite often, more so. With me, more so back then than now. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. And Miss Curly, if you're in the bushes now, how you gonna twist that? I had 2 shots in a booster. Oh no! Then they got this new one. What's the name of that new? What is they calling that right now? Everybody talking about it. I had to Google because I didn't know what they meant at first. Let me see. Let me see if I got it right here. Not that I'm going to talk about it, but I just want to know what the name was again. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. I'm looking for it. Starts with an O. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I just can't tell you right now. A lot of y'all in the chat know what I'm talking about. I've been reading up on that lately, and it's been in the news. Okay, Omicron symptoms. It's a new variant symptom. While you might miss, yeah, that's another talk. I might come back on Bless too, like that. That's a whole new different situation. That'll take me a whole new direction. I want to finish this right now. Manny, I don't think he has any cheering. Who? Which one? Sir Keen or somebody? These Wiggles sob story is very creative, but I wouldn't want to create a story like that about a dead man that was my roommate and he died and you didn't know he was dead until the body start rotting in and you start smelling them. That's what the part got me confused. Your roommate was in the room dead and you didn't know that until you start smelling them. That's why I say, y'all, I'm fusion. Yes, I am. I'm just really confused about that story. I'm confused. Well, he would just love that girl. He'd go get him another beer, a bottle of liquor, in a bag of trees. So, his enablers, gonna make sure he got his habits taken care of. Because he go get that before he get food. But Jay Wilson say, I don't know if he say he got money or stamps or whatever. He said something about don't send him no money because he'll go get some seafood. Drop the link and I'll explain. Bless. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's been 33 minutes. I usually drop it at the 30. I'm glad you said that because I tell y'all I'll be going over when I'm talking. I'll be trying to pay attention. Let me go ahead and drop it. And I still ain't talked about the other few things. Because I want to understand. I'm gonna drop the link. Well, I'm dropping the link. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't understand when Jay Wilson be saying he gonna build a Walgreens or a CVS cross street from your Walmart and all that. What do that mean? Does that mean one store is more expensive than the other? I still don't get that. I hear it and I never said nothing about it, but I don't. But I still don't understand it. Can somebody tell me what did that mean? Then I'm starting to hear other people say that too as well. What does that mean? Well, I'm gonna build a Walgreens and you can go across the street and build a CVS. And another new thing I found out yesterday, I think it was in Mother's Cleanup. Was that Mother's Cleanup? That Capital Christian has a peg leg or uneven leg. And do he go around talking about people too? Or was he on that men's panel dragging people too? But I'm not going to drag his disability. I'm just asking. Did he drag Waddy for his eye and his leg? And then for us that beef, I'm not going to get into it. The Mimi and Rita, You know what I'm saying? I don't like getting into young folks beef because sometimes I'll do commentary on it. So I'm going to leave that right where it's at. So let me go ahead and put this banner up here. Yeah, let me go ahead and do this real quick. I'm trying to change this banner. As a food. Okay, say something, food junkie.
What's up, Miss Bless? How you doing?
Okay, now let me do this one. Say something, Miss Cruiser.
Good morning. It's Miss Cruiser.
Okay. Okay, then I can move my banner. Let's get it popping and then. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, Miss Cruiser.
Good morning, Food Junkie.
I came up here just to answer a couple questions for you, Miss Bless. The one thing about the Walgreens and CVS thing, basically what he means is that he's going to make money as well. He's going to be your competitor. You know how, like, pretty much in every city, if there's a Walgreens, there's a CVS across the street. He's saying that he's going to make money as well on the same topics in the same area that you're making money on. That's all.
Okay. Okay, because he been saying it for a while, and I never said nothing to now. Well, now I'm just saying I got to ask because I heard somebody throw the Walmart in the equation now. And so, okay, I get it. Just like Burger King is in competition with McDonald's. Okay, I see it. Tell you, it's just something so simple. See, it's always simple, you know, something that I'm not understanding. But, you know, when they start throwing the Walmart in there the other day, I said, okay, now I got to find out what did they be talking about. I thought one was better than the other. And so in a sense, I guess that is what you're saying. Okay.
Right.
Got it.
So what's going on with this dead body situation? I didn't hear about that.
Oh, Lord, turns out that, okay, I see you, Miss Deanna. I know that's you, so I'm going to add you. Sassy. Say something, Sassy.
Good morning, Miss Bless.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right, continue on, Food Junkie.
No, what's up with this dead body situation?
Can I explain that really quick so I can go back to work?
Yeah, explain it, because that's why I'm asking about it. She knows more about it than me, because I'm asking questions.
Just real quick. Hi, Deanna. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Food Junkie, Miss Bless.
Good morning.
Hey, Miss Sassy. Hey, Deanna.
Okay, so the room that he lives in, you can look at it or envision it being like a 2-bedroom apartment that they share the bathroom and the living space, the kitchen and the lockers, but there's 2 separate bedrooms. So that small room that you see him living in, that's his room by himself. And then there's another room, and that's where the other gentleman lived. And he said the gentleman was like to himself, you know, very cordial to him, but very to himself. So he's not clocking the man's goings or, you know, goings ons. So he just kept smelling. I'm sorry, there's some background. Is that on my side?
Yeah.
So he didn't, because he's not clocking the man's going ons, right?
It's me, Bless.
Okay.
So,
go ahead, Sassy.
So he kept smelling something. He's telling his audience, gosh, what is the smell? I'm cleaning up. He has all his cleaning supplies. I'm cleaning up. I don't know. But it doesn't dawn on him to knock on the man's door or anything. Then he leaves for a few days. He comes back. Then the people downstairs say, you know, you're going to have to move because unfortunately that gentleman has died. So he's not in the same room it's not 2 beds in his room. You know what I'm saying? It's a 2-bedroom apartment.
It's like a college suite. You know,
you have
a shared space, yes. And then you have separate bedrooms with your separate locks on the doors.
Okay, I get it. Because I think I was telling you, Miss Cruiser, how when I went to Pocatello, Idaho there, I had my own apartment with the kitchen. The living room was like a studio, but I shared a bathroom. There was a room on the other side. I get it. Okay. Yeah. I got it. Yes.
Yeah, okay, sometimes you can miss a roommate for days. Also, the temperature, if that room was not too hot, the decomposed body would have took longer to decompose and the smells to start really. And y'all can imagine, I'm not being shady, but the building probably don't smell that great in the first place. So along with that and the weather.
He said he thought it was maybe something in the kitchen, you know, just like all of us. If you've left something in the sink or you left your trash and you're like, wait a minute, what's going on? And you're trying to find the smell. He was in the process of trying to find the smell because it didn't dawn on him, obviously, that it could be a dead body. That's like, no, who's going to think that? And so then he just cleaned up. I think he said he was putting bleach or whatever on the floor. He cleaned up. He's like, we're just going to try to get rid of this smell because I can't find it. And he leaves for 2 or 3 days. And then when he comes back, that's when he's like, I'll be damned. So, yeah. And somebody said caping. I don't understand about caping.
I think that's your.
That's not me. That was Miss Cruiser. But I'm not sure about caping. If somebody asks for clarification and it's the truth, then I'm more than willing to click a link and discuss the truth. But thank you so much, Miss Bless. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to go back in the chat.
Okay, well, thanks for explaining that. So since the man didn't really come out and do too much, he never thought to look in the room to check on the man in them 5 weeks or a week or whatever, however long it was. And I guess while he was gone, that's when the people went and checked the room to see that the man was dead. Okay, go ahead, Miss Deanna. Good morning, girl.
Good morning, Bless. I didn't even know what y'all were talking about. I just came up here because I ain't been up here in forever. Hey, food junkie.
What's up,
But since I'm here and I do understand what y'all talking about, y'all have to think too. In New York, people mind their own business. You know, it ain't like in the country where everybody, hey, how you doing? You know, you try to keep on shuffling and minding your business up there. So, you know, it's not like I can understand how he would have not been going over there knocking on the man's door talking about, hey, how you doing? Because that ain't how people, you know, are up north. So, you know, that all take into account of stuff too. I hate that he had to go through that. But, you know, that ain't the first time that I heard the stuff like that to happen. It ain't like it's unnormal. So I don't know. Obviously the man might have been sick or something.
Well, you're so right about that, because growing up, we didn't see all our neighbors. We didn't know all our neighbors on our street. Down here in California, we don't speak. And it was a trip to me when I was in Louisiana. You could just walk in the store, everybody tip their, how you doing, ma'am? And I got tired of speaking. Girl, I would peek out the window to make sure the neighbors went outside across the street, because I said, oh, Lord, I got to go out and speak. I mean, you couldn't even go outside and speak. So you're right.
So that's how come I was like, yeah, I kind of get it. But I was peeked over and I had saw he was talked about. I said, oh, Lord, but I didn't want to hear about no death, child. It's all around the holidays. That's all you hear. So I was like, you know, we're depressed enough.
Yeah. But you ain't been around lately, though, because I have been looking for you in the mornings.
No, honey, I've been having to pimp Miss Bless and get my stuff together. I don't be having time for these folks on YouTube. Everybody don't do nothing but kiss each other ass every 2 days. Yeah, exactly. I'm friends with this person, enemies with that person. The next day, I'm gonna get that shit get tiresome.
Well, you're right about that, because sometimes I be thinking, wow, they just argued. Wow, people be lying and making up stuff and twisting stuff, and people believe it, then they don't believe it because they don't like you. They gonna believe it. Oh Lord. Woo,
I'm doing something that most of the people don't know nothing about. It's called folding clothes.
Oh, nice and neat too. I was just telling somebody yesterday, I like to fold my washcloth all the same way so it can be nice and neat and pretty inside my closet like that. Yeah, those are nice and neat. Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to do that. You're right. Good morning, Mimi. Good morning, Trajan Lane. But yeah, girl, I was just confusion about that. I really was. I was trying to figure out now how that happened. But you know,
Ms. Black also came up here to talk to you about the Vaseline thing. And while I was and I wrote like in the community, people who don't know and people who are kind of trifling use Vaseline as lube. So therefore, when you're digging in Vaseline to lube things up,
let's clarify that. Wait a minute. When you're using Vaseline to lube things up, that's what you said, right?
Yes,
okay.
Ma'am.
All right.
You're digging your bare fingers into the Vaseline jar.
So you saying that shit too?
It could be booty crumbs, pubic hair.
See, I didn't want to say it. Wait a minute, I didn't want to say it. That's why I said let's clarify that now. Lube things up.
I mean, when you have walking around with a dirty thing of Vaseline, I can only assume if your nails are dirty as well, you have a propensity to have a lot of, you know, dirty, nasty sex. That's where that dirt and that Vaseline comes from. You said something about cookies in your purse. I'm like, no, they ain't cookies. Those are cookie crumbs from your booty.
Yes, it is. I was describing how, you know, like as ladies, we carry purse. And the top, it don't be down inside the Vaseline, but it would get around the rim of the top, but not in the Vaseline. But what you saying is, why, while the sexual act or whatever's going on, they might be dig for some more Vaseline with that same dirty hand. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Anyone who knows about stuff like that knows that you're supposed to use water-based lube. You don't use Vaseline. Like I said, that stuff kills germs and disease and dirt and all kind of stuff. That's disgusting.
Oh, okay.
You know how like up north was not when you use when it's cold outside, use Vaseline for your knees and elbows and stuff like that so it won't crack. And how nasty and stuff that is, and how nasty. Imagine, you know what I'm saying, doing other stuff with that. That's not what you use that for. That's for your knees and elbows and stuff like that. That's not used for those type of things.
It's Vaseline is supposed to absorb in it, not lube. I guess you say right. Yeah, I get you.
But looks like you would need to clean the top of that Vaseline out off of something to keep it clean.
Just
put it
throw
up
it away,
or just wash your hands
next time.
Start over. New job.
Wow.
I didn't see the whole thing when I first saw it, and when I saw that it was Vaseline, I said, "Oh, what happened? When they dropped off over there, the coffee bean cup or something?"
I was gonna say,
I saw you that morning, Deanna. You came on thinking, "Oh, y'all, Rico drinking out of a nasty cup." You thought it was a cup.
I didn't know what.
It looks like chicken grease that you done used already. Like, you know, that lard that you put inside the back in the can? That's what it looks like.
Oh my God.
I'm a kick food jacket, but
food jacket, you gave me the visual too. I'm visualizing what you said. Lord.
Oh Lord.
Well, you was asking the question, Brad. You was asking the question. I gave you the answer.
That old
I know. I'm glad you gave it. I mean, I'm listening. I'm glad you gave it to me. Because I didn't understand that either, but that's because his nails be so filthy. Oh my God! So what be under his nails? The same thing? Oh no, let me take that back. I don't even need to ask that. Okay.
Y'all just made my stomach turn. Y'all carrying on scandalous this morning. Food junkie blessed.
But you know what? If you don't know something, Deanna, you're supposed to ask it. And I really didn't know, and I had to ask. I just wanted to know.
And from the store, gonna give it to you, huh?
He gave it to me wrong, and I'm glad he did. Well, no, we ain't got to do no subliminals. I wanted to know. Now I know about the stores, and now the only other thing is I know it's simple too. They say he live in the SRO. What is that abbreviation for?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. SRO.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know either then. Dirt.
All I know is HUD, honey. I know HUD. I know what HUD is, but I don't know about the SRO.
I don't either.
If SRO something, I need to learn about it. Maybe I can help somebody else.
Thanks for coming up, food junkie. You dropped off too, but I appreciate you getting it to me wrong. I asked something and I wanted to know, and you told me. So it is what it is.
They said single room occupancy.
Oh,
okay. So that's what they were saying. Yeah, like the college.
It's gonna be something simple. It's always something simple when I don't know something, but I have to ask.
Hell, I ain't know it either.
Single room. Okay, but then single room. Okay, but single room inside of a 2-bedroom. Now, another thing I'm confused about. She explained it. Miss Sassy explained it as a big apartment. Now that building have a lot of 2-bedroom apartments, and everybody got a roommate because it's a very old building.
Yeah, some probably do. I know. Over here in Starkville, they'll have a whole house, and it'll have 3 or 4 bedrooms in it, and they all share the same kitchen and stuff like that, and living room. It might have 2 bathrooms or something like that. So yeah.
Somebody else got a name. Wait a minute. Yeah, I got to say this. Somebody else got a different name for it. It's shitty Rico occupancy. Oh my God.
Terry, hell, baby. Terry don't care about nothing.
That's okay, Food Jackie. Thanks for coming up. Yes, I was confused about a lot of stuff this morning, but it got me cleared up. Even with the Walgreens and the CVS, that was something simple too. But I only started asking because the Walmart got old in there. So you're right. You make some money, I'm gonna make some too. Yes, right. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. Jay Wilson talked about it. I'm talking about it too.
Jay Wilson talked about it. And we talked about what? Did he talk about his friend over there?
Which one? Stomp Down?
Uh-huh.
Because they say he was backpedaling on that. He was really, really taking up a Stomp Down. And I did say I had never saw him take up nobody. He said he don't windmill for nobody. He don't do that.
And he
But
was
now,
windmilling.
he was mad at Quadi. He cussed Quadi out about, asking questions about it. But then now I hear he backpedaling on it because he said he never saw the videos of him and talking about apocalypse. So in other words, he never saw all those videos when Stump Down first came on. He dragged all of us so bad, Deanna. And I don't think he talked about you. If he did, I didn't hear that one. But he dragged me, Lady Nika, Brianna,
I'm sure you
just
know he
all
ain't
the
left
women,
me
Stubby.
out.
Yeah, Dovey and everybody, and he said stuff worse than anybody over here. Times 10 at times. Y'all talk about Kiki was saying some stuff. No, times that 10 times. Kiki ain't said nothing. Now you understand what I'm saying? That's how bad it was. That's how he dragged us. For no reason.
Right.
And I
Nobody
said,
know who the bastard was.
yeah, and everybody kind of liked him. Well,
No,
mostly.
Stomp Down had my name in plenty of videos with his punk ass.
Yes, and girl, the things he was saying.
Yeah.
And now Jay Wilson saying he didn't see none of that. I went to go look for it
Jay
yesterday. He
Wilson
put the
full of
videos down.
shit. Jay Wilson probably can't tell us who his dad is. Hell, it might be Stomp Down or that type of motherfucker. Because I don't see what there was to take up for.
Well, Stomp Down over there calling him blog father. And Stomp Down older than Jay Wilson, but he calling him his blog father. He's not calling him mentor. He's saying blog father, and he coming at anybody who he think was going to Jay Wilson. That's just the impression I got because I did a live saying maybe he thinks that me and Jay Wilson been going back and forth with each other since the beginning when he first came over here to what we called Section 8, but it wasn't called none of that either back then. And he taking it as if I'm really internalizing this, so he cussing us all out. That's what I thought. But girl, he said some stuff. I'm telling you.
Stomp Down go to open hell.
But he done moved those videos. But they say, not my words. Put it like he said he didn't see the videos, and if that happened, he should get prosecuted anyway. They say backpedaling on that. Now I didn't watch that one too much. I'm going by hearsay now, but they say he backpedaling on that now. But I watched it when he cussed Kwani out because Kwani came up here and talked about it. What's that the other day? And he just cussed out because she was trying to ask her some questions. That's what it was.
I find that awkward.
Yes. Well, they're gonna be back friends too, And then the Truth Enterprise is running amok around here too. I guess you know that by now too. Right?
Now what she done did? I heard her.
Girl, she over there lying, talking about a group just because. Who was that playing Philly Boys? When he was doing that, he was doing what? Sean Brady was in and he had his white dress on. I don't know if they're making a commercial. He's doing some kind of skit, some kind of show or something. And Brianna was told to play it. But anyway, I think Brian was playing it, but on the side, when people move to the side, you had Kim, Brianna, Miss Pizarro. It was 4 of them. Trying to think of the 4th one. But she swooping down. It was a group. It was Kimmy, Pizarro, Brianna.
She'll make up her some good.
I can't think of the 4th one, but the 4th one don't even be over there like that all the time. And she was over there just lying. She moved the video because they dropped down was trying to explain to her, no, that's not what was going on. And she moved the stuff. Maybe she got embarrassed, and she was talking about they're gonna go on Trish and talk about it. And I mean, she just been over there dragging this girl. She's back to her old tricks again, which I ain't got her blocked over here. She still can come, but she's always have been a troll. And Deanna, wasn't she club chat when we first met her? Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was club chat, still club chat. Really?
She was over there. She was over there with. She was really everywhere. To be honest with you, though, she was club chat. She was over there with DS and them too. It didn't matter to her. She wherever the wind blows. The wind went east, she was on the east side. If it went west, she was on the west side.
Okay, she told me who that 4th person was, Lady Tia. That's why I couldn't remember. Because Lady Tia don't even roll with Brianna and them like that. Lady Tia is another one I had to talk about yesterday because I was kind of asking her too. When Livy started dragging us this year in January, all of us for no reason, Lady Tia did turn against us. She did start coming in our chats, and she was amen and throwing her comments in there too. So that's something that came up too. I'm not mad at her. I'm just saying that she was saying it didn't happen that way, but it did happen that way. And so that's why I couldn't think of the fourth person. She don't be around like that, you know, to even be in a group like that. But that's what Truth Enterprise was over there saying, just twisting an eye. And she was with Sean Bradley with that federal stuff. So no, she wasn't really trying to be over there with TSCC because she was getting blocked. She was dragging us, I'm telling you.
Well,
Then
I
she
don't
got
know.
cool
It
with
ain't no telling with her. You can't case her. Like, I know that. Ain't no telling.
Yeah,
It
so I
really not.
couldn't think of who it was, Lady Tia. So anyway, and when she's getting corrected, she still didn't want to get corrected. She still was insisting, and that's how they went. It was Jay Wilson I was asking about to stop saying that. And now I don't know if he's still over there making videos. Sometimes I didn't go back over there, and I would if somebody wouldn't send me an email with certain clips. You know how people send us stuff all the time, Deanna. I know you get
Ain't
stuff
nobody
too, right?
said Stomp Down. There better not nobody send me no clip of no damn Stomp Down. Unless
I
they
guess
got a
they be
picture of
want
his
me to see
ugly ass.
they be want you to see the part with somebody talking about you. Like for example, they want me to see the part with somebody bringing me up or saying something they think
Uh-uh.
is interesting.
Uh,
Yeah,
if
but
Stomp Down ain't showing his, it's certain people that I'm not gonna keep on giving no time to, and he is one of them. How the hell what I look like steady arguing with somebody I don't even know who or what the hell they are. Stomp
well,
Down at this point he's an insurgent.
and I don't know if anybody ever seen him because at first Jay Wilson was saying sometimes I wouldn't do that. He know he is. Now they saying allegedly. I didn't hear this. This is in the street, Jay Wilson. I'm not saying you said it. Now he's saying he don't know. I don't know that man. Now you don't know the man, but he knew him when he was cussing Kwani out. But I'm hearing that he over there saying he don't know the man. So I
Child,
don't
he
know.
know he was over there. He know them. He came from his house. He got to know him. He from
Well,
the house of Jay Wilson. He got to know who he is. And the one time they claimed that he was over there saying that he did know him and he wouldn't do nothing like that or some old shit. But see, that's the
right.
problem. Jay Wilson tell all the lies he want
Then he get
whenever he
mad.
want.
Then he get mad because people just saying what he said. Not our words, his words.
Right. His
Yeah,
words, not mine.
yeah. But allegedly he's backpedaling now. Allegedly, this is what I hear. You know, so he's backpedaling. He said he don't know the man, and oh well. And I don't know Stomp Down. I'm not gonna argue with the man either. You know, I've called myself paying the dust when he's doing all that dragging. I only been mentioning him since this came up with Apocalypse because my name got thrown in some kind of way. So that's the only reason why I kind of mentioned it. But everybody know I don't usually do no commentary on Apocalypse. He's one of them non-factors to me. I don't go over there like that.
Honey, you seen that, baby? He made up a whole thing on you. He said, this blessed. This bless he clicked over. I said, wait a minute, he clicking over. He's showing us a screenshot. Why he ain't tap on the damn page? I want to see him tap on the page.
Well, I didn't even, and I heard he made all those, but I wasn't even interested because he been sitting over there over a year making videos because he was mad at me, Brianna, and Lady Nika because we started speaking to Tracy. Now he over there with her. He got mad about that. He said we were trying to act like,
All they do is everybody kiss ass and be phony. Baby, that's
yeah.
all they do. And I've been watching a lot of it from the bushes the past couple of weeks. I said, ooh,
He
hi.
thought we were supposed to sit down for 3 years and don't move on with our life. I'm assuming that's what he thought. I don't
I'm gonna
know.
start
But
selling some
man,
shit lip gloss so they can quit kissing ass and they can just go and buy the lip gloss from me. And we could just go and nip that in the bud. We kill two birds with one stone. I can make some money and they can kiss ass all at the same time.
Tracy wrote, Jay Wilson said he knows him and Stop Down wouldn't do anything like that. Stop Down the same about Vivian and Captivating. And now I'm hearing about Tracy. You had to put papers on Vivian too, because Vivian was in that car with Stop Down when they drove by Vivian, your place. So there's a lot been going on. A lot. So yeah, and it ain't nothing that you really need to be around and watch. Deanna, because like you said,
Vivian was it? What you wait? You said Vivian was in the car with Stomp Down.
yeah, when they rolled by Tracy's house, Tracy
Okay,
just
so this
found
is
out
what
that
I
Vivian
don't
was.
understand. This is what I don't understand. How the hell did that story even come out? Because see, when it's claimed that somebody rolled by Tracy's house, it was something totally different the first time when it came out. They claimed they couldn't see nobody. The windows was tinted. Now, fast forward 2 years later, it's Stomped Down. So if we know that Vivian is Stomped Down rolled by Tracy, how the fuck we don't know who Stomped Down is?
Well, evidently Vivian know who he is for her to be in the car with him. That's, I'm
So
thinking somebody has
they
seen
said
him.
that they rolled by Tracy's house.
Well, that's what Tracy said, that she found out Vivian was in the car with Stomp Down. Now we already
Okay.
know about when Stanky Baby and
Then
Vivian.
Jay Wilson went over there. That's what I'm saying. So now this is a whole new shit. See, like I
Right.
said, y'all don't let these folks play in y'all damn
But,
face, telling y'all any and everything. Every time you turn around, it's a new bullshit.
well, we saw that in real time ourselves when Jay was in the front of Stanky Baby now, and
that's all we
and
seen.
Dean
And
was filming it. We saw that one, but I didn't see the one with Stomp Down because I didn't even know that he rolled by our house until lately.
nobody did until all of a sudden. Y'all got come on. All right, y'all.
Well,
I'm gonna get back
but it
in the
could have
chat.
happened though. Deanna, it could have happened because they said it happened during that time he had that event.
I'm gonna get back in the chat. I'm gonna get back in the chat. Y'all
No,
know how
I
I am.
don't
I
know.
don't
I'm just
believe
telling.
everything.
Well, wait a minute. I'm just telling you what I heard, and I say,
I know.
wow, he drove by our house, and then I'm thinking, well, then Vivian must really know him then if she was in the car with him.
I was trying to
So,
put on mute because it was a phone ringing in the background. But yeah, I hear you, child. I hear you. Like I said, it was just amazing to me how all of a sudden it went from Jay Wilson and Firebomb all of a sudden to Stomp Down, who don't nobody know, and then Vivian was in the car with him, and then it's just like whatever.
well, I don't know how she found it out. I ain't had a chance to actually go in the chat and ask her what she's doing her live. But Smooth Tennessee say, I'm gonna say this: everybody liked all these men when they were into it with Tracy. Now that these men have attacked others, they are just terrible. I'm talking about Sir King, grown folks TV and stuff down. Now we don't even need to be grown folks, and he ain't even in this sector. I don't know why he keep coming over here jumping on everybody.
Everybody like these men, but you also got to remember Tracy liked all these men too. Sir King would have a platform if it weren't for her. So what point is you making? Like I said again, let me get back in the bushes. All right, Bless. I came up here to see you because
Yeah.
you know I love me some Bless. And I said I
Okay,
ain't been over
but
here. I had to jump up here on this panel. All right, y'all.
well, thank you. But before you go, I need you to know this. I need a purple bonnet. I thought I only needed a green one. I got purple in this. See, let me show you. I just noticed that. See? Got purple. I ain't got no
If
purple,
I get,
girl.
I'm gonna find some more. I ain't been able to find them, Blessed, but they have been coming out with some new stuff I was looking at, but I ain't gonna mess with that yet. But
Okay.
I'm gonna be keeping my eyes open for you. Know if I run up on it, it'll pop up in your mail.
Yeah, you let me know so I can get me a purple and a green one. Okay, thanks for
Okay.
coming up.
All right.
Y'all,
Bye bye.
all right, I've been having many bonnets as Tita talks about bonnets. Now, but she wear dusters, Rosie. It's a difference between Afghan dusters and muumuus. It really is. The Afghans I can just wear out, throw on, run to the store, run to the doctor, whatever. The muumuus I stay in the house. I don't really wear dusters, but that's what they called it back in the day. That's what like she have on. She has and she has tea sold on all her stuff, and she has all different colors bonnets. So Tina talks, you see this girl, I'm catching up with you on the bonnets, girl, for the match everything. And I'm gonna wear these Afghans every day until I lose this extra 10 pounds because my clothes got tight. They don't got tight. Now somebody coming, I'm just getting ready to read. Custer, good morning. Teresa made that other stuff, but she said they drove past her house. She said they drove past her house in a military vehicle, which was a fabrication. She said the same thing. Oh, I did hear about that military vehicle. I did hear about that. But I don't know. I'm just going by what the streets say, y'all. That's what they say. Lipstick Alley, wasn't it supposed to be Sean Bradley at one time sitting outside? No, he never sat out there. I think he sent people by there, didn't he? I never heard that one, Lipstick Alley. I never heard that one. They had 2 separate rooms. I guess we back to that one, to that boy. Come back. I need you to think about statement, put some names to before you get blocked. Ah! Man, he finna get somebody. Woo! And I can't do nothing about it because they running the chat. Whatever you did it. You did something. You wouldn't be saying that, man. You don't just block. Well, I don't know about that custard, but like I said, we did see that one in real time. Evidently, something went down. Somebody then gave her some kind of receipts because she got paperwork on it. You know, you can't go put no paperwork and ain't got no proof. So I don't know. I'm just going by, like I say, what to say. Yeah, your mother wore dusters. Yeah, that's what they called it back there. Yes, dusters. You know, and they all they are is robes, but not the thick robes. You know, then they called them house coats and stuff like that. No, I would too, because Stomp Down said some horrific stuff. I'm telling y'all. And that's what I was trying to tell him yesterday. Now, I don't hate the man, I don't dislike the man. I don't have to think nothing of it at all, period. You know, don't support him like that and none of that. I just know I probably would have. He hadn't came out here and watched him a lot, just dragging all of us for no reason whatsoever. He said some stuff, I'm telling you. And I showed looked at the videos yesterday because I was going to play him. I was going to show him a tell Jay Wilson what it was, since he said he didn't see none of that stuff. You know, but I see them. They're gone. That's all that Mexican food, Miss Bless. Them beans and rice. You talking about me? Because I've been eating Mexican food lately too. Y'all see me? I was out the other day eating the taco, the beans, and the rice. See, when I go out to eat, I don't want to eat what I cook at home. It got to be Chinese, Italian, or Mexican. I don't make no sense for me to go out and eat. My son used to make me so mad. We can go to a restaurant, Italian, Mexican, whatever he want to order, a hamburger. I said, boy, I could have drove you by McDonald's, picked up a burger. You know, we had a fancy restaurant, because sometimes we would be at elegant, a fancy restaurant, and he want to order a burger. I can't go out and eat like that. No, it's just a waste. Stay home, I'll make you a burger. Thank you, Lady Nika. I smell the Tulu coming. Yeah, Tulu coming. Tracy, calm down, just repeating. Oh, she's not mad. Tracy, I don't think she's mad. You wasn't wrong with dress, you bastard hound. Oh, you done made Tracy mad. I just seen it coming. Ooh, Custer, calm down. Tracy gonna get you. Because I don't know. Like I say, Tracy, just say yes or no. Okay, I think link is in there. You can come up. Just say yes. Then you put paperwork on them. That's what I said. Got to be something. I know, official, but I said I'm gonna start after Christmas. I gotta lose 10 pounds. So I might just eat my heart out. And I'm saying after Christmas because my son wants me to come over there for Christmas. And I know they're gonna have all kind of food. That's what I'm going this year. I wasn't planning on doing all that, but I'm gonna lose that 10 pounds. Y'all gonna see me coming over here in the morning with smoothies. Just watch. I'm getting back to drinking my smoothies every morning. And a salad for lunch, dinner and eating. I'm getting back to doing it. Okay, let me see. The link was dropped. Let me see somebody back here. Now, let me see. Is that you? I don't like all these different pictures. You gotta start talking.
No, I just wanted that to be known, so I just changed that as my name.
Oh, okay, because I just, because if I see a name and a picture I don't know, I'll be thinking it's somebody trying to point upon me. Okay, so start talking so I can be absolutely sure. Go ahead.
First, I want to say this, Sour Patch Kid. I saw your comment about Stomp Down admitted to driving past Tracy's apartment. So a lot of times, and this is not me like, caping for him, but if y'all watch his videos, when he be going off and when he be talking about stuff, sometimes he exaggerates. Sometimes he'll be like, because remember, like maybe like a week ago or something. Oh, when the apocalypse shit was happening, right? He was like, yeah, when I was 7 years old, I was raping all the taxi drivers in New York, and I was a caseworker, and I like he went on like that. I think that he was exaggerating when all that shit was about when all that shit about driving past Tracy's apartment, because the thing is, like, Tracy still hasn't admitted how she's aware of this shit, right? Hey, hey James. She
Custer,
never.
she don't have to give up her sources though. And
Yeah,
evidently,
but bless. We don't believe that shit at all. At all.
we
How can you
well,
go put paperwork on somebody, right? And Tracy, she'll come out and say anything, especially when she desperate. Tracy ain't never put out like where are the pictures? Where are the proof? Where's the proof? You don't even know if Stomp Down live near you or like why where's the pictures of your apartment? How are you aware of somebody doing this shit? And then you talking about you going down to the police department. Tracy has a habit of doing this dumb shit. Going down and putting, paperwork on motherfuckers and this. But if you put paperwork on somebody, don't you know somebody's legal name?
okay, so let me ask you this, because I can appreciate the fact then it sounds like you just don't like Tracy. So of course, you're not going to believe her side of it. But evidently, because there's something that's going on for her to go put papers in, she have to have something to show in
She's
order to do that.
paranoid, bless. She don't never leave the goddamn apartment. Tracy is mentally unhinged. Didn't you see
Okay,
them
so wait,
pictures of her up in the bed looking crazy?
Custer. We're gonna stop right there, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't want you to really come up here and drag it like that now, unless you want to come up here and defend herself. I can appreciate that you don't really care for
I'm
her.
not dragging her, bless.
Okay, because I don't want to go there with her because she don't let that happen with me like that. Now she's in the chat. If she want to come up and defend herself, she
She
can.
not.
But I don't know if it happened or not. That's what she said. And so I don't know what went down, but I just feel like something had to have went on for her to say that he did that, because Stomp Down been doing the most and saying the most about all of us. So, and if he's playing, like saying, come on here playing, who plays like that? Why would you come put that kind of jacket on yourself? That's crazy.
Blessed, he's the male version of Kwani. That's what his whole shtick is. Like, he's going to take it there and have people in a tizzy and shit. The reality of it is somebody, right, put out that Sean Bradley was sitting outside of Tracy's house doing all this shit outside of Tracy's house. She's been paranoid. The one time we actually saw Jay Wilson, Tracy D, and Five Babe drive past Tracy's house, not say anything to her, not do anything to her. She is constantly worried about somebody driving past her house, doing something to her. And it's been so much shit about going to Tracy's apartment. Even I have said, I need Tracy's apartment number. I don't mean I want to do anything.
Let me ask you this. If you're feud with somebody on the YouTube, y'all know y'all not getting on, y'all don't like each other, and then they come to the event, why they want to drive by your house? Why would they drive by her house?
This person that made the comment L7, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. He do the most. What the fuck? But he's trying to be provocative, but people take him literally. Exactly. He's the fucking female version. I mean, the male version of Kwani. That's what he do.
Well, I don't know. I think me and you gonna have to agree to disagree, because I feel like something did happen for her to go put them papers on. Because
I just told you what happened, though. I just told you everything that happened that led up to her. I guess going to put paperwork on Stomp Down. She's paranoid. She's been paranoid for the longest time.
What's the point of driving? I would too if I'm through with somebody on the YouTube. Then they just want to come by my house and just drive back. What reason did they have to drive by her house? That's what. So when you be paranoid of somebody off of YouTube, they internalize all this bullshit. That's what it is, and want to drive by your house.
Demita Smith, where is the video? Where's the video?
I don't know. You got to ask Five Bad, Jay Wilson, and all of them back then when they videoed that when they was driving by a house. They showed it in real time.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what Demita Smith said. Tracy has proof and video. Why are you caping for him so much, Custer? Demita Smith, drop the name of the video. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all sit up here and y'all pull all of this bullshit out of y'all ass just because Tracy y'all favorite. Y'all don't actually.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with the favorite either, Custer.
I'm just saying, where is the video? What's the name of the video?
It doesn't matter to me either way it go. I just feel like something happened. And Mary says Stomp Down made a video back then driving by Tracy house. Evidently she got something. I don't know. And that's your opinion. And
that?
everybody got their own opinion.
Who
That's
said
all I'm
that?
saying.
Stomp Down
Mary
made a
Bourne
video
said that.
driving back then by Tracy house. But where is the tangible evidence? Where is the tangible evidence? That's what I'm trying to get.
Well, get right. I don't know. I don't know how she know the man's name. I don't know. Somebody evidently told her something.
Tracy
And it's
did
not
a video,
that I'm
and
trying
there
to
was a
windmill
car
or
sitting in
anything.
her
I just
parking
have
lot.
my own opinion about the situation. That's all. Everybody had their own opinion. That's all I'm saying.
Tracy did a video.
I don't believe nothing that Stomp Down say. Nothing. I don't believe nothing Stomp Down say because of the way he came out here. And you just said yourself, he be making that stuff up about himself. Why would he say something like that? He know we're gonna run with it.
Yeah.
I believe him when he say that about himself.
I just read a comment. He's trying to be provocative. You know?
Well, he's doing it the wrong way. I wouldn't want to be provocative like that. Good morning, Diet Melanie girl. Good morning, DB. But anyway, that's your opinion, and I appreciate you coming and giving your opinion. But I'm just listening to all of it, and I'm not really that deep in it. But evidently, I feel like something happened.
Yeah, flag my page, Demeter Smith. See, don't I dox you down to your crusty motherfucking ankles and that lights in your head, bitch.
Why are you attacking the subscriber? Okay, so I don't know, Demeter, and she's a guest, but we ain't gonna go there right now. But everybody got their own opinion. We can't get mad at everybody's opinion. I'm telling you.
Maybe she did. Maybe she did. Maybe she did take pictures of Tracy house. You know, but what business of that? What does that have to do with anything?
So I just take it as if, you know, and it's okay if you want to, you know, take up a Stomp Down, you know, you just roll with him more than you do Tracy. I get it. We all have our favorites, you know, like that, and everybody got their own opinion. But I don't know. I'm just watching just like you. And whether they drove by or not, I'm not that invested. I'm just giving a commentary on what I hear.
I appreciate, you know, what you're trying to do for Tracy.
I'm not doing nothing for Tracy. I'm going by what I'm seeing, Custer.
No, Bless.
You have your opinion and I have mine.
No, Bless. I appreciate what you're doing, you know, but it's just I need something tangible. I really do. I mean, I'm not up here caping for Stomp Down.
Wait a minute. Let me tell Demeter something. Demeter, no, ain't nobody up here doxing nobody. I don't know what you talking about. And if somebody in my chat doxing, my mind's gonna move it. He's not doxing. He know I don't play that doxing bullshit on here. So I don't know what you're talking about, Demeter. I don't even know you, you know, but you're welcome here. I don't even know you. I'm trying to tell the young man that he has his opinion and I have mine, and that's it. That's all.
And I understand that, Bless.
Okay, you know? So I'm gonna move along from Tracy. I have mine. I don't know what happened. I just know something happened. She must think something happened. Okay. So anyway, thank you, Custard. I'm not being mean or rushing. I'm just saying I just don't want to, you know, do it like that with her because I don't know what really happened in there like that. I only go so far when I report something on the YouTube, and you have your mind made up, and you Stomp Down did this, Stomp Down and do this, and I have to judge Stomp Down by the way he came at us. That's why I said we have different opinions.
What do you mean you have to judge Stomp Down by the way he came at you?
Because he came out here dragging us and calling us everything but the child of God. He said some words even my old ass ain't never heard before in my life. I'm talking about that's what he did to us. So I gotta judge the way he came off, and maybe he did. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go by what I hear him doing. Okay? Now.
What does that make you think though, Bless?
That make me think that whatever Tracy said happened, it could have happened. I didn't say it happened. It could have. I can't put nothing past him because of the way he came out dragging. And I talked about that yesterday morning and told him why everybody was against him with that story. Because of the way he came off on all of us that don't know him for no reason at all. Then I heard him been knocking people for years. So I'm judging by what I've seen and what I hear. That's all I can do. Okay? That's all I got to say, Custard. And I appreciate you coming up. I really do. You know, I always enjoy you when you come over here. But I just got to go by what I'm saying. And I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm not saying he did or he didn't. I'm just saying something must have went on for the lady to think that, and people have been passing by our house. We saw it in real time.
So
Once upon a time.
Bless, here's what you can do, right? Being so
Now,
impartial.
my pressure's not up at CRN, nurse.
Can you ask Tracy to go live with proof?
Well, I mean, that's up to her. Who she got to prove it to? I mean, because I don't care. But now if she want to show you some proof, she can. She in the chat. Lady Nika said apparently something happened, and I just feel now that Tracy has gone to the authorities, let them handle that, because she would never know the full scope. Exactly. Something happened, Lady Nika, for her to be able to go to something. People don't just run down there and got nothing at all. They're not going to accept no case. Nothing. Something didn't happen at all. All I'm saying, and I don't know what happened. She ain't got to prove it to me. I'm just watching, and when it happened, as it unfolds, I'm just going to come back again and report on it again like I'm doing now. Yeah, and you're right, get right. People want to believe anything that people say Stomp Down did because he been serving and reading. Not reading. He ain't just been serving and reading. He got down ratchet and low and dirty below the belt with us. See, that's what y'all not getting. He did. So that's why people's doing that. That's what I said. Ask him. He'll tell you what he was doing. Maybe he didn't calm down now and he didn't move the videos, but he did. So it ain't about liking him, because I liked him when I first met him over there on Jay Wilson. I liked it when he came on there with that commentary, stepping to the receiver. I didn't know that next day he's going to come on there and do, I didn't know he's going to do all that, so that's not true. It's not about dislike alike. I'm going by how he came out, and that's what he did. And you saying yourself, Custer, that he be putting them jackets on himself about doing all these ungodly things.
And the thing about it is, y'all wanna uphold him to that shit because
exactly, because he wanted to hold me to a bunch of lies. He came over here dragging me for field. I just said that.
The reason why some people are believing this is because they don't like him.
No, you not discussed it. You didn't hear what I said. The reason why people don't believe him because of the way he came off on all of us.
I'm not saying that's the case for you, but it might be for other people, Bless.
Well, I don't know about other people. I'm just telling you why.
How can you for other people, Bless?
Other people probably say he did a lot to the other people too, not just me. And did you see all the videos while you over here taking up on him? Did you see all the videos he did?
Bless, I just told you I wasn't.
And then people talking about Jesse. It wasn't a regular drag. I'm telling y'all watched it. Nobody drag. I'm dragging now, but I'm not doing it in that way. And I'm done with, because I'm not gonna get in the way with you, because it's like you trying to convince me about Stomp Down. I heard the words.
No, I'm not. I'm just simply up here asking for proof from Tracy. All right. And that's
Tracy, he is speaking, but he's trying to tell me about Stomp Down, and I'm trying to tell him. We're agreeing to disagree because I seen what Stomp Down was doing when it came to me and some others. That's all I'm saying. It's not. It was way beyond just a simple drag. Oh Lord. So anyway, everybody, that's y'all opinion. I work with all y'all opinion. Here's what it is.
Because of what he said about her.
I'm done with Stomp Down, because I'm not trying to make the rest of the time I'm on here about Stomp Down either.
Personally, Blessed, I've never heard him say anything about you.
Well, that's fine, Custard. I'm telling you what I heard. So that's why I keep trying to explain to you. You heard one thing, I heard one thing. So we both agree that you heard what you heard and I heard what I heard.
Well, can you tell me what he said about you?
No, I'm not going to get into all of that. You watched his videos. Evidently, you watched them all. Because you're up here constantly going on about them. You have watched all of them.
I haven't watched them all.
Well, if you didn't watch them, then you didn't speak it out of turn if you didn't watch them.
About you.
Then you speak it out of turn if you didn't watch them, okay? I'm just telling you what I feel about him and seeing what he did about me, and I'm done with him. I had more commentary today besides just Stomp Down, and I don't care if somebody think I'm being biased or whatever. I just know what I seen Stomp Down did when it came to me and some others. That's what I'm judging it on, okay? That's all I'm trying to tell you. And I don't know why we even discussing him in detail like this, because he's not a bigger deal to me like that to keep going on and on about him. He's not. So maybe you need to take this debate up with whoever, with Tracy, Jay Wilson, or whoever, else feel the way about him like you do, because I don't feel that way about him. Okay?
What do you mean? I feel
I
that
don't
way
feel that
about him.
way about him, Custer. You ain't even getting what I'm trying to tell you. I don't feel.
No, but
I'm tired
bless,
of talking about stuff
bless,
down, and you don't
bless,
catch it on to what I'm saying.
bless. You're
So
trying
with
to
that said, if
impose
you don't have
upon
anything
me
else
that
to talk
I
about, I'm
feel
trying
this
to stop
way
down.
about him.
If you don't have anything else to talk about, because I'm tired of making my whole life the rest of my time now about Stomp Down. It's been about 20 minutes, and you don't got nothing else to talk about on my other subject, because I didn't bring him Stomp Down for me to sit up here and harp on him, elaborate on what he do or did not do. And I was trying to say it without coming out bluntly saying it like you making me do. I'm tired of talking about Stomp Down. Do you have anything else to talk about? And me and you get along real good. I'm not trying to make this into me and you hollering to arm each other, but I'm tired of Stomp Down. You ain't understanding what I'm saying. I got my
Okay,
own opinion about Stomp Down.
bless. I
So
don't
I'm done
know.
with it. So I'm done with it. I'm
I
done.
don't know what you have
Okay,
going
then.
on this
Okay.
morning, but
You don't understand what I mean when I say I'm done with it.
I haven't done anything to
No,
you.
you haven't, but I'm telling you I'm done with
But
Stomp Down.
okay, bless. You're sitting up here yelling.
I'm done with Stomp Down. I'm tired of Stomp Down. Shit, it's 1, 2. I've been here an hour 26 minutes. I just wasted 20 minutes about Stomp Down. Custer's not catching on that I don't want to talk about Stomp Down. That's your friend. That's who you went there for. That's who you like. I'm trying to tell you as nice as I can. Okay, I got my opinion. You got yours. We're going to agree to disagree. But you're not catching on. Then I'm trying to tell you, okay, let's move on then from that. I don't care about what's going on, if he did it or he didn't do it. I'm just reporting on it. But you want to go on and on and on about Stomp Down? I don't care. No, I'm not mad. I just feel like if it was anybody else up here, and I'm constantly saying, okay, then when I'm done with it, let's agree to disagree. But you still keep talking about buddy this, buddy that, as if you trying to convince me to think like you. I can't keep going on. I said as nice as I could. And I don't have a problem with custard. I'm still not mad at custard. I just feel like, I'm trying to explain something to you the nicest way that I can so I can move on. So anyway, and I'm still not mad at him. God damn, how much more I got to say? I don't want to come out and just start arguing and shouting and stuff, but understand me when I'm telling you, I'm trying to move on. Phew. Stomp Down did. Y'all that was watching him, and it's 412 people here. I know at least 100 y'all was over there in his chat when he was doing all what I'm explaining. Y'all know what I'm saying. And for him to be talking about Stomp Down this, Stomp Down that, he ain't a bad guy, whatever he's trying to say, he must have watched some of them videos. Ooh, Lord. No, I'm not mad. I got kind of frustrated because he's not understanding that I'm trying to move on. Wow. I don't have a toilet, Steve Austin. No. Yes, that was draining. I studied. Then y'all understand that I was trying to move on. Can y'all tell me? Put one in the chat. Did y'all, if y'all understand that I was trying to move on from Stomp Down? Did y'all understand what I was trying to do? Without me getting mad at him, or vice versa. I was just trying to move on. Stomp Down, Stomp Down. Shit, wasted all my damn time on Stomp Down. Now, what was I talking about? Y'all know I be had to get. Let me go look at my food. I forgot. I hope it ain't burning. I'm gonna try fucking around with Stomp Down. Okay, y'all, to turn my stuff down. No, I'm not mad though, but I did get frustrated because I was trying to move on. I was trying to say it in the best way that I can. So y'all did understand me, okay? So Bomb didn't understand, but that's fine. I was just trying to move on. That's all. And Custard, if you're still here, I'm not mad at you. I hope you didn't get offended, but I was getting frustrated. I really was. I mean, it was like a tunnel vision. Stomp down, stomp down, stomp down. It ain't that important to me. Now, I'm finna reiterate what I was talking about. Stomp Down is funny. However, I can understand if you're biased and don't like him if you were a victim dragging. And it's not that, you know what, and get right. And it's not that I didn't like the man. I'm just telling you how he came out on us. And I know a lot of y'all saw that because somebody even came on talking about, let's share that video, share part of that content. I didn't know what the hell they was talking about. But the man dragged me, 50 million, 11 times. I think he got me more than anybody. And I'm still not mad. I just don't fool with him. I'm not internalizing. I'm just saying what I see. No, they don't got me frustrated, mad. Set up and said, this man was my friend. What? I don't know, Custer. You was going in for him right now, baby. You really was. But I'm all good. It's all good with me, with you. You're still welcome here on the panel, this and that. I just got tired of talking about him. That's all. Yeah. So did he get a chance to talk about bubble gut? I think y'all call him broke knees. What do y'all call it, Sergey? Over there describing his poop as if we wanted to know. Now, let me reiterate. I just found out that Capital Christian has a paid leg, which it ain't news, but I think Mother said, and Jay Wilson thought it was funny. He said he knew about it, but he just never mentioned it. See, he knew it way back then in the men's panel days, you know. And my only thing is, was you one of the ones making in front of Waddy with his wobbly eye and his short leg? You know, I used to hate when people came in that chat. I blocked Waddy, blocked them people. Waddy said, don't block me, don't block me. But I felt bad how they was dragging him. I really did. We got it cleared up about the dead man, I think. Thank you, Sassy, for that. I kind of understand what you were saying. However, I hope he don't mistake a fire escape for a patio, because you know he like climbing out windows, you know, and sitting on what he might mistake, get drunk and mistake that for being a porch. And I don't want him to fall down them stairs. I'm telling y'all, I don't want nothing bad to happen to him. Fire escapes used to be on the older buildings back in the day. If you go downtown Los Angeles, they still got a lot of older buildings like that too with that fire escape. Okay, how he got that? Well, that's what we heard. The mother's still here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I heard you say something like that yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Now, what else was I talking about? Because I'm getting ready to surf and eat my breakfast and see who else on live. Now somebody else got something else to say. And if y'all want to talk about the lady I talked about first, she just now going to trial. She mistaked her gun, her taser for a gun. Y'all, yeah, her. Ooh, y'all got all discombobulated. What's that word Lady Nika be saying all the time? What is that word? She got her own word. What is that word, Lady Nika, you say all the time? I can't think of that. What is that word? I can't think of that word. But anyway, Kim Porter, she's going to jury. And y'all, nobody been talking about it. It ain't really being, you know, out there like all the rest of the court cases have. But I'm hoping they throw her into the jail. But they're saying she can only get up to 7 years. So we all know what that means. She might get a year. Yeah, I'm just saying, see, I hope he don't mistake that because he like climbing out windows and sitting on porches. I hope he don't get drunk and mistake the fire escape. Because there is, let me take that back. There is some newer buildings with a fire escape, but it's like, don't look like the ones, it's kind of like an inside, like it was, they were made back then. But I hope he don't climb, get drunk, and look down and say, oh, I got a lot of porches, and then fall down. That's all I'm saying. But another thing though, y'all, if there was a foul odor in the apartment and you got a roommate across the way in the other room, and you don't know what it is, would y'all tap on the door and say, hey, do you smell that too? I'm just curious. If I had a foul odor and I was somewhere with a roommate and I smelled it, I would want to know if my roommate smelling it too. I would, after a few days, I would see him, I knock and to ask him, do you know what that is? Are you smelling it too? Wouldn't y'all do that? I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. That's all. Because y'all know how long he lived in that house, climbed out that window. I don't know. He probably think he got 50, 11 porches. Who knows? Yes, indeed. there you go. Bless is the word. Discombobulated. That's what you call it. Like I got blessism. That's the Nickism. Nickism. Yeah, she got other Nickisms too with that. But discombobulated is the one always stand out for me. And I never Googled it, Lady Nika, because I get what you be saying when you saying discombobulated. Discombobulated. Yeah, that's the one that really be standing out though. Everybody got their own stuff. So, but I finally Googled it, confused and disconcerted. Don't y'all get, in other words, don't y'all get confused. Discombobulated. Because she ain't playing with y'all. Don't come over there thinking y'all finna get her all discombobulated like she confused. In other words, she know what she be doing. Come on now. Shoot, don't come over there playing. She ain't got time to be playing with y'all. So anyway, that's the one that's standing out to me. Everybody got one word that they be saying, they be standing out to me. Saying, Beyonce, you must not know about me. You must not know about me. Oh Lord, here we go again. But thank everybody for coming visit me this morning. And you know, I hate that I had to get a little frustrated, but I'm trying to move from a subject. I'm trying to move from a subject. It is, that's just it. So anyway, let me go back. I'm recapping. So I did watch Jay Wilson. I did talk about that. And he said the roommate was either 50 or 60, you know, somewhere. It's a transitional home. And he said the man was dead for 2 or 3 days. I think it's longer for it to be that kind of smell. And I just would have knocked and asked my roommate, y'all don't smell that too? You know what I'm saying? I would have to find that out, y'all. I did. Yes, indeed. But anyway, y'all, I did have fun again today. I did. Can y'all start dropping the diamonds? So, King, don't nobody want to hear about your pooping in your bubble gut. Okay? Is that all the commentary you had? Do you really think we cared about how you poop, when you poop, how it smells? Lord. Ooh, fix it, Jesus. Yes, indeed. Hi. Thank you for everybody that came up on the panel today. I really enjoyed it. Miss Cruzy, I saw you fell off, girl. I would have too, I'm telling you. One day I'm gonna get that, one of these days, pretty boy, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that shoulder. I've been working on it. I'm gonna get that shoulder. I'm gonna get that shoulder, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. This about the time he get it. He get it right here, y'all. That's about the time he get that shoulder shimmy.